So Seedance 2.5 just solved AI video editing forever. In this video, I'll be showing you guys step by step exactly how to automate AI video editing using Seedance 2.5. If you don't already know, Seedance 2.5 just came out and this model is absolutely insane. It literally allows us to create the most insane AI videos. If you guys haven't already seen that video, make sure to check my other YouTube video covering the full end-to-end model of Seedance 2.5 and exactly how I'm creating realistic AI UGC ads for it. But in this video, we'll be focused on mostly AI video editing, and you can see right here all the different crazy examples that this model is able to do. You can make 30-second long videos, you can have multiple reference inputs, you can edit specific areas, which is what we'll be doing today. And there's so many different other options that this model can do, and it's literally by far the best model we've ever seen in the AI video space. So let's get right into how to do this. So to start, you want to head over to dramina.capcut.com. This workflow I'm showing you literally works anywhere. You can do this on Higgsfield, you can do this on File AI, Key AI. Just for this example, I'll be showing you how to do it on Dramina. Okay, so now I'll be showing you guys the full step-by-step process of exactly how I do it. So to start, you want to head over to TikTok, and then you want to search up, or you want to get any reference video you want. It can literally be any video. For this example, we'll just be getting one off TikTok, but I'm sure for your use case, you might have a brand, or you might have a company, or you might be trying to test different concepts. And doing this editing workflow, it literally allows you to A/B test different avatars, different styles, change languages in the video. It's very, very cool. So let's find a random video.
Videos like this.
Here's how to use.
Here's why I think you should start tech UGC versus regular UGC. If your goal is to make
For YouTube, UGC portfolio tips. For YouTube, I probably studied YouTube for about 3 months before I started, and this was...
So I want to really try a hard video year. A lot of the time, we've seen AI video editing models in the past being able to only do videos that were just directly in front of the camera. But we can see this video here, it has captions on the screen, it has a person from a different angle, and then it ends up switching the angle. So this is like naturally a hard video to AI video edit, but let's push Seedance 2.5 to its limits because we already know that the models can just do the regular video editing. So let's see if it can do something that has multi-scenes and different shots in kind of a hard sitting environment. So what we're going to do is download this video. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to TikTok video downloader, and then you just want to insert the link from that TikTok video, copy link right here, and then insert the link directly into this TikTok video downloader here. And then now it's going to download you that video without the watermark. And then from here, all you have to do is you have to extract the first frame from the video. So you can do this literally by just using Nano Banana Pro and then extracting the frame. So I'm going to show you that. So once you download your video, you can just head over to flow.google, and in here you can insert the video you downloaded. We just want to insert the video into here so we can directly extract the frame. If you're not doing it in flow.google, it's the same process inside of CapCut. You just insert this video into CapCut and you extract the first frame from the video. Flow.google just makes the process a little bit easier because you can do all the generation directly inside of this. All right, so the video has now been inserted into Google Flow. All you have to do is click this video, and then you will see, go to the very first second of the video, and then directly in the top right corner, you'll see this thing that says uploading frame. And then once you set the frame for the video, it will now be uploaded directly inside of your Google Flow console. Just insert that right back into the chat, switch it to images, and then from here, you can just change anything you want for the video. So for this video, we're just going to be inserting different avatar to replace her. And we're also just going to be removing all text and captions on the screen. So I'm going to say remove all text and buttons on the screen. I'll also change her dress color to red. You guys can see I have a very simple prompt. So I'm just going to insert this right here, and then now it's going to make the exact edits I want to use. And just for context, the same process can be done directly inside of ChatGPT as well. So all you have to do is download that frame you got from here, or just download the first frame from the video, and then you can put this into ChatGPT, and then we can insert the same exact prompts that we put into Google Flow. Just copy this prompt, head over to ChatGPT, insert this prompt, press create image. Now I like to say make sure the image is 9:16, and then from here it's going to do the exact same workflow I just showed you inside of Google Flow, and that will be done in ChatGPT as well. All right, so both of our photos are now done generating. This is how the GPT image 2 photo came out, and this is how the Nano Banana Pro photos came out. You guys can compare them for yourselves and you can decide which one looks better. For this example, we'll just be using the Nano Banana Pro photo. You can literally pick whichever one you think is going to be best for you. You can test out both of them. Overall, GPT image 2 is a little bit more sharper, but I do think Nano Banana Pro has a little bit more realism when it comes to editing itself. So we're going to stick with this. Okay, so our final step before we put it into Dramina, we want to make sure that the video is no longer than 30 seconds. Seedance 2.5 only allows videos as long as 30 seconds. So you just want to head over here and just make sure it's just shorter than 30 seconds, or even shorter if you don't need 30 seconds, you can make it less than that. And we're going to be doing 15 seconds for this example, just so it's a faster generation process, but you can go all the way up to 30 seconds. So 15 seconds, just trim it down, and then you can just export it when you're done. All right, so now you want to insert insert your reference video into the Dremina console. When you're on Dremina, switch over to the smart edit mode and then make sure you're on Dremina Seedance 2.5. And just for context, you can do the same workflow on Omni Reference, but overall, they've made it extremely simple for us to use this on Smart Edit. So I just recommend using Smart Edit. And then you have the decision between just uploading a reference image and directly prompting it. But you also have the decision as well with this workflow to edit with marks. When you edit with marks, you can select certain parts of the video that you want to remove. So let's say I put a square right here and I wanted to remove the Forbes logo. I would just say remove the Forbes logo on the screen, and it will literally remove the logo from the video as if it was never there. That's literally the power of Seedance 2.5. It's able to do edits that no other model can do. So for this example, we're just doing a character swap. So we already have our downloaded Nana Banana Pro image. So we just want to upload that as a reference as well. And then we just want to prompt replace the person in the original video with the person attached. Keep everything about the original video the same. So that's going to be our simple prompt. It's a very, very easy to prompt this model. You can just say this simple prompt, reference your image, and then send it out. All right, guys, so this is just full transparency on what happened after I sent the generation prompt. You can see I immediately got an error that said this prompt may contain content that violates the community guidelines. And if that happened, the solution is very, very simple. Just try out a different reference image and try it out on the Omni reference model instead of Smart Edit. So you can see here, I sent in a different reference image of a different person, and this one went through this time. And she's not even in the same clothes or the same environment as the person I was showing before, but it actually went through. So sometimes the issue for your prompts might just be the reference image you have attached of the person you generated. So just try switching the person and you shouldn't run into any more issues. If you're running into too many issues on the Dremina platform itself, you can use a different platform like Kicksfield or File AI or Key AI. And when I use those platforms, I usually never have any issues when it comes to switching the person. So that's just a little bit of context. All right, so the video is now done generating and this is how it came out.
For YouTube, I probably studied YouTube for about 3 months before I started, and this was very end of 2019. And then TikTok, which is where I really went viral, I started in October of 2021. And I studied TikTok.
You guys can see how insanely realistic this video is. It swapped the person perfectly, and no other model can make motion swapping this high quality with the right cuts and everything. And you can even remove all the captions on the screen. You can remove the text there. You just have to add it to your prompts. And you may be wondering about this AI watermark in the corner. It's a very, very simple solution. Head over to the left side of the Dremina platform. And then once you're here, you're going to see something called remove watermarks. And then just make sure you have remove watermarks on and then press save preference. And now what it's going to do is that when it generates your videos, it won't add that AI watermark in the top left. So this model is insane. It literally allows us to create any type of video with literally just one prompt, and you can do so many different edits. Now for our next example, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting the model to switch the language inside of this video. So you guys can see this video.
Set up Claude in one day. If you're new to Claude, it can feel really overwhelming with where to start. This is part 2 of the 5 things that I would set up first. And most people are probably skipping 1 or 2 of these things and wondering why Claude is acting like ChatGPT back from 2022. Okay, number 1, create.
You can see it's a very, very nice video. It has many different edits, and normally most models will break when it comes to switching the language for such an advanced video. But we're going to really push Seedance 2.5, and we're going to get it to switch the person in the video, and we're also going to get it to switch the language to French. So let's see how this comes out. So it's going to be the exact same workflow like I showed you before. So the process is just like the process I showed you before. You just want to download your video using the TikTok video downloader. And then once your video is done downloading, you just want to head over to CapCut, insert your video, and then make the video less than 30 seconds. For these examples, I'm making them 15 seconds, so it's faster, but it works up to 30 seconds. So just cut it to wherever you want, and then press export, and then you'll have your video. All right, so once you're back in the Dremina console, just insert your video, make sure you're on the Omni reference setting, and then also insert the photo of the person you want to use for the video. We'll just be using the same exact reference image from here, and then we'll just be adding our new video attached. Now, when both attachments are inside of the platform, you just want to prompt the exact thing you want. So we can say, switch the person in the video attached and change the language she is speaking to French. Keep everything else in the video exactly the same. Just change the language and the person to then insert your reference image. And then now you can send this prompt and it will do those exact edits for you. All right, so the video is now done generating. Let's see how it came out.
Voici comment configurer Cloud en une journée. Si vous êtes nouveau sur Cloud, cela peut sembler très écrachadant par où commencer.
C'est la deuxième partie des 5 choses que je configurerai en premier. Et la plupart des gens sautent probablement 1 ou deux de cette chose et se demande pourquoi Cloud acte comme ChatGPT en 2022. La première chose que je fais, c'est de créer une compétence. C'est la chose la plus importante que vous pourriez faire.
So you guys can see this video is insane. It just switched the person in the video, and it literally switched the language of the person as well, and it kept everything in the video exactly the same. So using this workflow, you can literally test out so many different concepts for your video. We have never seen an AI video editing tool this good. This is just absolutely insane. So that's about it for this video. You guys saw all the different examples I showed today of using Seedance 2.5 as an AI video editor for your AI UGC videos. This allows you to test so many different concepts at scale. It allows you to switch the language in videos. It allows you to remove objects from videos. And this was never possible in the past. If you were paying a real UGC creator to language swap or to test out different concepts with a different avatar, that would cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars to do. But now using AI UGC, it has completely removed that bottleneck. Now this makes it easy for anyone to test out different creatives at scale. There's just so many different features you can use on this platform, but this model can also be accessed on Higgsfield. It can also be accessed on Key AI. It can also be accessed on File AI. It just honestly comes down to preference. The Gemini platform just made it a little bit easier for this video, but you can really use it anywhere. But that's pretty much my full workflow for this video. I hope you guys found this video valuable. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to join my free Telegram community where I drop daily AI sauce updates. And I'll see you in the next video.